Hello and welcome to another special Panel Biter podcast. I'm of course your host Rafi, and today I have something very special for you guys because it is a recorded session from a tabletop I've been running based around the Digimon franchise. It's called Digimon Roll, and it's a completely homebrew tabletop I've created. My friends Justin, Max, and Connor have taken the roles of humans trapped in the digital world, where they team up with shape-shifting monsters to defeat evil humans who have taken over this alternate dimension. We've been playing this game for nearly 3 months, and the boys are between campaigns, or seasons as I call them, and this session in particular will be given special rules and be treated as a movie special to tie into the campaign that we've been playing off recording. If you have any questions about the show, about the tabletop, be sure to check out the Panel Biter on Facebook and Twitter. Hello and welcome to a very special podcast. We're calling this Digimon Roll, the Barrier of Destruction. This is a tabletop that I've been playing with my friends here for about 2 months now, I feel like. It's a tabletop based on Digimon. It's entirely homebrew. As a caveat to that, we're just going to do this as kind of a tie-in movie special. I'm treating it less like it's a traditional RPG and more like it's a Saturday morning cartoon. We've been doing this for a while now. There will be another intro part before this, better explaining what this is about. But essentially, we're just going to jump right in with our characters here. So with me, I have Justin. Tell us a little bit about your character.
So, my character in the human world, he is 18, bartender, barback. He kind of had a rough upbringing. He lost his sibling, which ended up tying into his crest that he has, which is friendship. He's got some social issues. He has, his partner is Black Agumon, and the two of them are a ridiculous force to deal with.
Cool. Max, tell us about you.
Well, shit. So
Yeah, it's me.
yeah, pretty much. Max. I think all of us just named ourselves our own names.
You're all just,
so I'm Max. I've chosen the chosen class, which means I get some branch off evolutions for my Digimon, and I have the Wisdom Crest. So my character in the human world, pretty simple, just a gamer.
He's so different from you in real life.
Yeah, it's so different from me in real life. Embraces fact more than emotion, and is learning to feel a little more
understand the world as well,
and understand the world as he goes there with his Digimon, which is Peckmon, basically like a little owl dude, and I love him. He's adorable.
I hate to do this to you.
I've nicknamed him Pilot.
I hate to do this to you. His base form is Falcomon.
Why did I write Peckmon as partner name? Falcomon, which is like a little owl dude.
Yep.
I never call him by his name.
I like that's Falcomon because he's more
Digimon
owl than
name.
Falco.
Yeah, right? He's not a Falco. But anyway.
Just a non-populated Rowlet.
I basically just call him Pilot, but whatever. And he just goes from Ninja Bird to bigger Ninja Bird.
He's bigger.
He's pretty cool.
Pretty good. Connor, tell us about yourself.
So, I think, again, my character's name is Connor. I did a real 50-50 thing on him, where half of him is a joke character, and the other half is, relatably depressing.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's two sides to him. The sobering part of him is he's an only child, his parents work all the time, and he never really got any attention as a kid. So, to get attention from his parents, he ended up acting out, basically. So he would do, he gather up all the neighborhood kids and, try to jump the curb on his bike with no helmet, or he'd jump off the roof with cardboard wings just to get attention, because I guess he kind of felt like he wasn't loved in a way. So that's, the sobering part is that.
That's the deep lore.
That's the deep lore. And then the other part is when he does the extreme things. This is kind of reaching back in the vault here, but if anybody remembers Hunger Tube, A Side Night in Happiness, that 90s extreme, that weird, crazy. stereotype. That's his
Doritos,
wild
Mountain
type.
Dew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like toxic slime, whatever it was.
Yeah, Ecto Cooler.
You know, like Dance Dance Revolution. But anyway, yeah. So he's a daredevil. His crest is courage, because I feel like half the time when he amps himself up to do these crazy things for attention, he's like, shit, I didn't mean it. It was a meme, guys. And his Digimon is Kakumamon. Granted, I can't pronounce that for shit half the time.
So you call him Zap
I call him Zap Zap or Kukaka Carrot Cake.
So he's a taser.
He's a taser that can transform into like a tank, which then transforms into like a Robocop who doesn't understand his existence.
Yes.
And he's kind of the shenanigans character. When in doubt, find something to throw something. That's kind of just how he is.
All right. But yeah, these are our Digidestined. They are chosen by the digital world to save it from an evil force called the Dark Tamers. Dark Tamers won't be playing a part in this movie special, but this is post your defeat of the evil Machine Dramon, which was a giant Digimon that almost destroyed File Island. This is after you've defeated him. It's a couple days before you're preparing to leave the island to go stop other Dark Tamers in the digital world. When we open, the 6 of you are walking through a forest, firmware forest, to get to Beep Beep Beehive. And this is, of course, the headquarters of Tiger Vespamon and the entire Fan Bee work community. You've been there before. You've caused trouble at that office. Many jokes were made.
The boss lady is my waifu, because no waifu, no laifu.
Fuck Dennis.
Fuck Dennis.
That's another inside joke.
Hashtag fuck Dennis.
Make it viral.
But yeah, you guys are walking through the forest, and obviously this is the Digimon world version of a forest, so a lot of the trees are like plugged into the ground and not rooted. Some of them are kind of like set aside, and they have like little outlet plugs coming out of them.
Nice.
There's like LED monitors in the ground that act as signs pointing you towards where the beehive is.
Is this where I take my fork out and stab into the outlets, or is
No,
that...
this is what I need to find out where the fuck Dennis is.
Oh, God.
So he can kick his ass.
Search for Dennis.
Have I been what this whole campaign's about?
I hope so.
Find Dennis.
Yeah, P.S. Dennis is a bee working in the beehive, and it's very widely known that he's an asshole.
Everyone
And
We
we've
fucking hate Dennis.
And we've used him for a scapegoat for literally the most unrelated shit ever.
Who killed this man?
It was probably Dennis.
Poor
He's an
Dennis.
asshole.
He's an asshole,
We
right?
have you on video. Dennis told me.
Oh man, my
Dennis
peep.
made
Dennis doctored that video.
I just became impotent. I don't know why. It was Dennis.
It's clearly Dennis.
No, obviously Dennis.
But yeah.
Shit in my desk. Dennis.
So the 6 of you are walking through Firmware Forest to return the black box that you took from Tiger Vespamon.
Yes.
In return for a gift that she's going to pass on to you as thanks for saving the island. So, as the 6 of you are walking through the forest, this is your opportunity for any kind of dialogue exchange. What do you think your characters would be doing walking through this forest?
Shitting on the fucking both of them, although you didn't have a reason.
Looking
You on
forward
the fucking
to.
other hand.
Oh, for the final boss battle?
Yeah, almost getting yourself killed by your own goddamn Robocop.
I mean,
I really miss Canon Beamon.
so just for background,
He's getting repaired.
just for a background, my class and
Hello.
Justin's class are tacticals, which means basically whenever we kill a certain Digimon, we get to
Fuck it. Yeah.
don't.
And then you
listen
get
to
a
that.
card.
Yeah, we scavenge pieces off of it and use it as like power-up cards.
That's cat
And I'm the one guy who didn't do that.
And one of my power cards is clone, and I made a clone so poorly that it literally attacked the party like a boosted ape.
I like it because when you made the evil clone, it was so evil. It had the goatee, the evil goatee.
It had the evil goatee.
Yeah,
That's the true sign. Of
and that was
evil.
after the good version shot Max by accident.
That's true.
I was
Oh,
protecting
The
everyone.
one that had the Gatling gun.
It's
As you guys are walking, Og is kind of like next to Max. He's like, "Hey, can I see your bullet wound again?"
Og?
Yeah,
Why?
'Cause it's gross. I want to see it again.
Okay.
Og.
Sure.
yo, can I finger
Ah,
that bullet?
gross.
Og.
Yeah.
The fuck over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, just being friendly.
We make it up fucking puncture wounds and everything else around us. You can poke those.
Zap Zap is flying behind you. He's kind of whispering in your ear, and he's like, "Mr. Connor,
Yeah.
Does Max hate me?
I mean, Max, do you
'Cause I-
hate him?
Because I shot him.
Am I still white?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, so
Okay,
this
good,
is
I
not
knew
time
that.
to ask about any
The
color,
both of you
right?
were still completely white
Yes, I
because
know.
of a previous adventure.
Yes, I know that I'm white.
I mean, the
Jesus.
copier ran
white
out of
guys.
toner. So,
Because I shot him real bad.
I mean, if you shot him and he's not dead, can you really complain?
I'm asking you the question.
Max,
I would-
do you hear him complaining?
Hard to bomb you guys while you're still over there.
I mean, he's not whispering very well because he's a robot, so he doesn't really
Hey,
whisper.
You know-
Gazer boy,
Huh?
we can hear you.
Yeah, Zap,
Oh.
Zap, I really just really think that you should try to not fire on allies. That's all.
Okay, I'm gonna work specifically on that.
Please.
It might have the word friendly in it, but friendly fire's fucking stupid.
I believe the words you're looking for are acceptable casualties.
Zap takes out a napkin and starts drawing pictures of the four of you, so that he knows which ones not to shoot.
He just
Good.
big red circle like half of those shitty
Which also
memes.
still means that Connor's on that list of people to take shots at.
He's got like
the,
a big
the
red.
four of
crayon.
us, not
Yeah.
including Connor.
I mean, I don't have to worry about getting shot. I have to worry about drowning because that's apparently.
That's apparently your
Drowning.
kryptonite.
Water's hydrating but also deadly.
But yeah, you guys are making your way towards the beehive.
Making our way downtown.
I was proud of him for fucking whooping ass that paragraph level.
He appreciates the comment.
Hell of a job.
He's also like, he's still kind of like amazed that because of the skeleton that you fought with in Machine Dramon, and also Machine Dramon himself, just because it's a huge dragon type of Digimon. He's kind of impressed by himself that he became Metal Greymon for a brief period. So he's kind of just like, he's really confident right now.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. He deserves to be.
Pilot, meanwhile, is flying overhead from Max, and he kind of like flies off for a minute and then comes back with a log stick. He's like, "Sir, I brought you a cane if you need it."
What? You think I need a cane?
Why, of course, because of your gun wound.
Oh, man, I already have a staff.
Fucking staff.
I already have a staff.
Get off the gate. Take the fucking staff.
I'm good. I have a staff.
And then Pilot is kind of like, he does like an owl laugh. He's like, "Ho!" Because he's poking fun at you. He's learning how to have a sense of
he's
humor.
like- You know, I appreciate that you're learning this stuff. But ow.
But
Ow.
it's too real. The wound is literally still fresh. Kind of a douche
Yeah.
move, guy.
Pilot, it is 8
Still
in the
bleeding.
morning.
he's like making bad jokes of shit that just happens.
Man, shot to the leg. Now you need a cane.
Oh man.
You give Meat Shield the bad name.
Yeah, he says that exactly. He doesn't even get the reference, but he says it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys get to Beep Beep Beehive. Just before you make it past the main gates, because the security guard, he's gonna let you guys in. Before you get through there, I need all three of you to roll 20s.
20s?
Yep.
11.
No, it's a roll of 20.
Yeah, 11.
I got 10.
Connor?
4.
Oh.
Why is 11 the high roll?
So
Because we suck.
Max notices that attached to like a tree that's nearby, across from the fence, there's some kind of purple cocoon creature.
Me internally screaming, is that a shiny caterpillar?
I'm gonna point them out to my allies here.
Have him
Point
go
that
get
out.
another stick. I want to hit this thing like a fucking pinata.
What's the Pokemon that turns
Pilot, can
into
you
the
get another
hardened
stick?
one? That looks like a cocoon.
Pilot cannot find another stick.
Oh,
Not
Metapod.
in
That's
this
it. I
forest.
said Caterpie like
My
an
hand
idiot.
doesn't, could I?
Okay.
Yeah, you can hand him one.
Here, throw this at it.
This thing looks like this.
Is it hostile?
Oh god, that looks like Kakuna with like blades on ropes.
No, it's just attached to a nearby tree.
It's just chilling.
Resorting to violence to deal with this thing already seems like it's something that might work.
You saying something that might work.
Immediately resort to violence. Let's go.
I must punch it.
If it does not
That's one of the
conform.
security guys like, the fuck is that thing?
Yeah, you can knock on the little window. So a Fan Beamon raises his head and has like a big bushy. It's like the scruffy of Fan Beamons. He's like, I don't want to help you.
The fuck is that?
Kind of looks up and he's like, looks like a cocoon.
Yeah, with more tentacles to it than a Japanese boyfriend.
I don't understand
fuck
that
is-
reference. I I don't watch that. I don't watch those Chinese cartoons.
Connor, get the hentai.
Get the hentai out.
We're not even talking about Chinese cartoons.
He's kind of just like.
How long has that damn thing been there for?
You requested my collection of hentai? There it is.
Bam!
You slap it on his desk.
That's why he
slap
carries
it on
the
my ass.
backpack.
So-
Slapjaw.
Just know, for every woman with cat ears you create a cat with human ears.
Oh no.
So wait, so you're asking him how long it's been there?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, 3, 4
3 or 4 what? Days?
days.
Weeks? Okay.
Beginning to realize that you're just another fucking dentist.
Excuse me.
Whoa, okay, too far.
Rips off his mustache, puts on tie. I'm not a dentist.
Okay, it's okay, he didn't mean
I'm
it.
a
No, I
penis.
fucking meant it.
No, I understand, Dennis is an asshole.
Digivolves into Waspon. Excuse me.
I'll still fuck you up,
Listen, buddy.
Dennis.
That purple cone thing showed up 4 days ago, and it hasn't moved.
Why is it that you can give me an answer like this?
You can give an exact
When I talk
answer
to you
now.
beforehand,
Because now I'm mad.
so I had to piss
Wait.
you off to get a correct fucking answer.
So wait, whose
That's a
mind?
Dennis move, asshole.
Whose mind is
Because-
cleared by being angry?
I mean, have you seen like
Well, this guy.
half of the
Yeah, I've seen
NFL?
everything.
Well, this is Greg.
Yeah, their mind is not clear. They just solve problems with their violence when they're angry.
Like, you
Well,
know,
it's because you made him work. It's like when someone asks you for information, you're like busy thinking about something else. And they're like, hey, and you're like, oh my god, Tuesday.
Is there anybody else that we can talk to figure out what the fuck this stupid thing is?
I mean, I'm sure the boss knows. She knows everything.
I mean, you know,
Pager.
All right, hold on. Picks up his walkie-talkie. Shh. Yeah, we got some guys out here asking about a purple cocoon thing outside.
Don't feel bad about the snow globe. Not really.
Who are they? Who are you guys?
Max, Justin, and Connor.
remember me, I'm your biggest fan. You signed my forehead.
Yeah, they're 3 humans that say that they know you. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, because the last time we got past them, we had fucking put the disguises on.
Yeah. Right. He's like, yeah.
I splooged honey all over a keyboard.
Hold on. Let me check. Connor, do you have another package?
We had a black box.
Can I? We do. I have another package.
I have a package.
Max is a package.
And
Are you gonna bug her to sign for it?
No.
All right. No, they're not gonna
It's
bug
the
you.
black box.
Wait.
This is the black box.
I have questions.
Yes.
It's just like me yelling in the back.
Oh.
I have questions.
I have many questions.
I'm the question keeper.
Hey, lady.
All right. Cool. All right.
Hey, lady.
So she puts the mic down. He puts the mic down. He's like, "All right, you boys can go up."
Cool.
You ever seen a bee with?
He
tits
presses the
before?
button. He presses the button that, like opens a gate, but the gate was like short enough that you could have stepped over it. So you guys head into the beehive.
Yep. The beat.
I remember to behave.
Yeah. And we're gonna cut to a flashback. We cut back to when Max was 6 years old
Oh man.
in his house.
It's like yesterday.
Yeah.
Mentally.
In his house when he was 6 years old. His mother and father are going to a PTA meeting. So your mother asks you to clean up the house while she's gone, and in return she'll buy you that new video game you've been wanting to get. You know, for the Nintendo GameCube.
My
Oh man.
I just imagine you at 6 years old going, the new video game? Did someone say Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker?
Shadow the Hedgehog.
So yeah, she asks you to clean up the house
Yeah.
while you're gone. She, pats you on the head or whatever, and your parents leave.
She booped me on the noggin.
Booped you on the
Just
nose.
a single boop on the
Just
noggin.
give you a single boop.
And then I exploded and killed everyone.
So, what are you gonna start when cleaning the house? Just vacuuming, dishes, laundry.
Dear God, you're 6.
I know, right?
You should
I'm gonna
be
start
like-
laundry, I guess.
They have high expectations.
6 years
Yeah.
old, you shouldn't be cleaning a house.
He's
Six
a
years-
smart kid
But,
for
it's,
6.
but like, you're
Yeah.
6 years old, you should be
I'll do-
discovering what masturbation is, not
I'll
cleaning
do
a
laundry
house.
And make sure that I'm keeping the colors away from the whites.
Alright. There's a joke in there somewhere that I'm not gonna. You go
Oh,
into the laundry room, and you start doing the laundry, whatever, separating the whites from the color.
Making sure the colors are not
Yeah,
near the whites.
yeah, exactly. Throwing it in a
Separate but equal.
You're putting it in a Tide Pod and not eating it because that hasn't started yet. As you're doing laundry, right? You're gonna take what's in the washer out.
Yeah.
You're taking the laundry out, whatever. You take the wet stuff out, put it in the dryer. Out of the dryer comes a creature.
Hi, Dad.
And I would like to pet this creature.
About the size of like a squirrel comes out this Kuramon.
Huh.
Justin.
like a little spiky ball.
Oh my god, it's an eye with spikes.
Yes.
would like
I want
that
to
creature.
adopt it.
So Kurumon comes out of your washer. And again, you're 6. You've never seen anything like this. How do you react?
Man,
Sit
these
there and
tits.
stare at it.
Are you like staring at it in a way that you're not blinking?
Yeah.
Its eye intensifies because it sees that you're not blinking, so it doesn't blink.
Oh no, it's a staring contest.
I want
Should
you
we roll off for it?
Yeah, roll 20.
I
Man, these.
18.
I didn't see where it... Oh, no. 10.
Woo!
It blinks first,
Beat it.
then realizing its embarrassment,
Half nerd.
its eye starts glowing red,
Oh,
like dark red. It starts like kind of heating up in a way. What's your reaction to this?
I'll run away.
Now,
Anyway,
I want you to roll a 6 die, but don't add anything to it. Before you get good at speed.
4.
4. You successfully dodge
So
the...
it's pretty slow right now.
Yeah. So, you duck to the ground just as a laser beam comes out of this creature and burns a hole in the back of your wall.
Huh.
It hits like a beach towel that your mom really liked.
Aww.
I'm
That was her
clean-
favorite.
No,
Now I'm never
clean.
gonna get the game.
My siblings were on that.
The Kurumon floats up and is glaring at you again with the red eye, and it's about to fire another laser. How do you react?
I'm gonna kick it.
You're gonna kick it.
Kick it.
Roll a flat 6 die,
Let
my
me
friend.
kick it. 6.
Oh, nice. So as it's charging its red beam, you're like, I won't let you burn any more beach towels. And you
Yeet!
kick it. You scream Falcon kick and you kick it.
Falcon!
It gets knocked to the other end of the room, and when it gets knocked, it ends up hitting like a rack with a bunch of like towels on it.
No.
So all the towels fall on it.
Aww.
So it's kind of like buried. It's having trouble getting out of the collected beach towels.
Okay.
I don't know why. I guess you live by a beach because you have a lot of beach towels.
Yeah, I guess so. And I never spend time outside. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that. So, it's trying to get out of the towels. You're still standing there. Before you can do anything else, the dryer starts shaking. And from out of the dryer comes what looks like a pink wing that's like poking out.
Yeah.
And it's like trying to get out, but like the dryer is kind of going. So it's like, ah, 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 get me out!
I'm gonna turn off the dryer.
Just beep. And then out of the dryer comes Biomon,
Oh.
this little pink bird.
I remember that photo.
Oh my god, I remember that thing. That used to, like, make me think of Hubba Bubba.
Because it's so pink.
It's pink.
So, Biomon, sorry. Biomon comes out of the dryer, and he's like, oh good, you're not hurt. Now, where's the scary monster, kid?
At what point?
She turns over to the pile of towels. He turns back, and he's like, that's a pile of towels.
In the pile of towels.
Oh. Taps his
I
forehead.
want to eat it.
Biomon slowly like tiptoes over
My
to the pile
character
of
invented the word eat. Like,
famous for inventing the word eat. So yeah, Biomon kind of tips over to the pile of towels, throws them in the air, and Kurumon's just like shaking and scared. And before it can attack Biomon just spits like a twister of fire out of its mouth and burns it to death. And the Kurumon turns into ones and zeros and disappears. And Biomon turns back to you, and he's like, "What's your name, kid?"
Max?
Maxwell. Nice to meet you.
How did
Cut
you
to the
know Max-
present. Cut to the present. No questions.
How did he know the second half of my name?
I mean, that's what happens.
Urgent
when you-
military combat file.
That's what happens when you leave your name tag in the washer, dummy.
I didn't have a name tag. I was 6.
Picks up
Hey.
the underwear. Your name's on your underwear.
Shit.
Wait, was
Got
I
it.
not the only one that did that?
I didn't do that.
I mean,
I never had a reason to lose my underwear. Anyway,
you
I had no
device.
reason to question.
I ripped all the tags off my clothes when I was little because the tags would make my neck itchy.
Same, really.
I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna add a weird look counter to this because my fiance is in the room and she gave me a weird look. Weird counter. Ding. All right. Ding. All right. So back to the present day. The 6 of you are up in Tiger Vespamon's office. She's behind her desk with like several telephones like up. She's like, sale, 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 buy, 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 sale, sale, buy, buy. because their warehouse, they're building ships honey to the entire island.
I'm gonna put the black
So
box
they're like
down
a-
on her desk.
So they're like a wellness center.
You put the black box on the desk. She's like, black, box.
Can I look out a giant bay window to see if I can see that stupid fucking cocoon thing?
They're not wellness center, fulfillment center.
Yeah, you look out the window. It's not there anymore.
Guys.
Bye, sell, bye.
Guys.
Oh, he has like his face into the eyes. Like, I don't see the purple thing.
No, I don't either. That's kind of a problem.
I
Tweedle
mean,
dee, tweedle dipshit.
what if it just got tired of sitting there? It's
Aging Dr. Dumbfuck.
Bye, sell, bye.
What about?
I'm looking at you. I'm just like, I assume that's him.
I'll be it.
I'm paying attention. I mean, maybe it just
That
got.
cocoon thing's gone.
I mean, maybe I got bored. It hadn't been sitting there for 4 days.
Now, then you
Or
can
it's
try
gonna
to
kill us.
The three of you can try to look closer to see if it's somewhere else outside. You just gotta roll 20s.
I'll do that.
Comes as a tank engine, yeah.
You
20.
see the Thomas that has spider legs?
Oh no! So Justin takes another look outside. He's trying to find it.
Oh, Nelly.
What you see in the parking lot, which has no cars because they don't drive. Well, there's like cars, but they're like deserted old ones.
Oh.
In one of the parking spots is the purple cocoon, but it's open and it's empty.
Wait. What's the name of the lady thing again?
Tiger Vestamon.
Yep.
Waifumon?
You can call it T for short if you want.
T.
Bye, sell, Bye, low fat honey, low
I
fat
go
honey.
over and I just
Push over
unlock the. Oh yeah, no, I'll knock over her fucking snow globe again.
Okay, you go over, very cat-like. You just tap it.
Bop
over.
it off.
Looking her dead in the eye, just.
You bat the snow globe off. It hits the ground and shatters. She's like, "But I have to go." And she hangs up one phone. She hangs up the other
Stands
phone.
up like Wayne. Like
She takes out both of her Bluetooths.
she had AirPods in too.
She takes out her AirPods and her Bluetooths.
Oh, that's what she did.
Turns
That's
off.
why
She turns off the voice messenger on one of her other phones. She turns off. What is it?
she turns off her various devices.
She turns
I
off
get it.
speakerphone on like 5 different phones. And she's like, and she stands up, kind of like pushes herself off the desk, and pushes her chair back. And she's like, "What did you just do?"
I mean, do you want me to put it back together and re-explain it to you, or do you want me to just tell you what the fucking problem is?
What problem?
There's a giant fucking cocoon thing out there that is now open in the middle of the goddamn parking lot.
She's like,
You were too busy with the fucking bones up your ass to realize that that thing went from being in a tree to being in the middle of the parking lot, and guess what's not fucking there anymore?
she turns
I do
around.
not share his vocabulary.
She
by the way.
turns around and she walks over to the window. She's like, "I swear, I invite you guys over once to pick up some." Oh my god!
Oh my god! Yeah, it's gone.
Well, what was it?
I don't know, that's what I was asking you.
Well, why did you tell me it was out there?
You were on your fucking phones.
Did
You
you
had
see?
AirPods in.
Did you see it when you
I
came
find
in?
another snow globe and just knock it.
Did you see it when you came in?
Yes!
Did you tell anyone?
Yes.
You're fucking
Who?
idiot security.
Like
That's
Greg?
why
He,
he called you
he
a
had the
bitch.
mustache.
Oh,
Yeah,
Greg.
discount Dennis.
All right. Well, she's like, okay. Well, we don't know where it went. Or we don't know where it went
Or what
yet. We don't know where it
Not
is.
bad.
But we can find out. Let's go to my danger room.
You have one of those?
Yeah.
Okay.
The original, the way I would get in there is picking up my snow globe and press the bottom on the enemies. But now that it's broken, I have to use the.
I tried getting your goddamn attention.
I have to use the number pad now.
I hope you remember it.
She opens up her entire desk, and there's like a huge keyboard of numbers that don't even exist in the human world.
What does that one mean?
Oh, that's Glarf.
What?
Yeah, the number Glarf.
Where does that fall in numbers?
Well, it's
Uh,
after
it's right
Quaff
below.
and Queef.
But like,
Queef?
Yeah, the number Queef.
Oh
Somewhere-
God!
Man, I love
Do you-
queef. That's
do you-
a great breakfast
Do you
food.
not have Queef in the human world?
No.
Or, I mean,
or
we
Quaff,
do.
Or what's the other one?
Only-
Look, it's
oh,
just
We only have queef if you push down on her stomach hard enough.
look, it's just Lingle Bob twice. Okay, it's not hard math. Okay, that's two weird looks.
I'm still laughing.
So she starts typing on the keyboard really fast. So fast it looks like she has like multiple arms.
It's just clean.
And then she closes the desk, and her like bookcase kind of opens up, and there's like one.
knock people's snow globes off, Mom.
And there's like one like bat pole in there.
Don't you?
Plugged everything
Wait,
else.
wouldn't it be a B pole?
Yeah, it would be.
I'm gonna slide down it right now.
Speaking of which,
You get over and you're gonna slide down.
no
What are you doing?
hesitation.
Stripper dancing.
You don't. No, just pull it. Just pull the
Just
pole.
dancing.
Just pull the pole.
Okay.
You pull the
I
pole.
push it.
You push, and then another briefcase opens with an elevator. The 7 of you enter the elevator. You go to the bottom floor, which is like under the. It's like the.
It's the bottom.
It smells like a fucking.
It's like underground. It's like an underground room that's part of the building.
It's like an unfinished basement from your childhood.
You know the one. So you walk in.
He's the one that dropped it.
There's a bunch of computers, and there's like several fan beam on the computers. They all have like big glasses and ties or whatever. And they're all looking at these computers.
Wait, is this like the Situation Room from
Yes.
Black Ops?
Yeah, exactly. So you guys walk in,
Oh, look, it's JFK.
We're at DEFCON 3.
It's JFK bond.
and Tiger Vesselmon introduces you guys to her lead tech guy, Walter. And it's a fan beamon, and he has like the sideburn hair, like the balding on top but hair on the sides.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Walter.
So he looks like a Steve
and he's
when he's a Walter.
smoking.
Think like Walter, like Jeff Dunham's Walter.
Yeah, and he's like smoking like an icicle and like breathing out like he's like where like ice dust comes out
If it's
Where can I go?
if he's smoking ice, it must be mid flavor.
in the cold north. So Tiger Vesselmon tells Walter that the 6 of you saw some kind of weird Digimon outside, and Walter's like, all right, I got the security cams up. What this thing look like?
Purple.
Giant purple.
All right, he starts going through the camera work,
Like a skin tag gone bad.
and he sees both the before and after of when it was hatched or whatever. He's like, my God, it can't be.
What it is.
I don't know.
Okay.
But what I do know is that I've never seen that in the Digimon database.
Oh.
Oh, so he's in New York.
But do you know the entire database?
That's right, I do. I studied it for years.
What's this? I'm
What'd you
gonna point at his mon.
Oh, well, that's clearly
Connors.
that's clearly a Kakuamon. Although I don't know why he's so white. In fact, he's about as white as you.
I forgot.
Yes, I get it. I'm white. I know that I'm white.
I forgot.
Races exist in the human world, okay?
Raisin, how many? All right, whatever. Point is, that thing ain't in the database.
That's right.
Is a white Kakuamon
Could
in
it
the
be a
database?
virus?
That's right. They
No, but I'll
can't
add
be
it.
racist because they're all the same race.
Could it be a virus?
Maybe I'll run a virus scan, but the problem is that I don't have a clear view of it currently. He starts going through the cameras and he finds that there's something on like the back half of the building climbing up the.
I'll try, but I got Norton's.
Did you just say climbing up the wall?
Yeah, climbing up the building is whatever hatched out of that purple Digimon. It's a white and red spider-like creature called Inframon.
Oh. Me in the corner slapping the DEFCON button to higher levels.
Fucking to death.
You're slapping a button, but it's like the fresh scent button. So like,
It's like the Febreze.
A
Yeah.
Febreze keeps spraying every time he hits it.
who's pressing the Febreze button?
Man, it smells like Fireball in here.
There's a
Connor,
candle right in front of it.
No.
So yeah, this Inframon,
show Febreze
this
from my-
strange rare Digimon that isn't in the databanks, is climbing up the side of the building.
You guys have any like external defenses on this place?
Do we got like any boiling oil to dump over the side?
You have a gun.
Do you have a gun?
We have security, but
Digimon use gun.
Tiger
The
Vespa.
power of the Digi-Destined.
Tiger Vespa mentions that they have security,
Just wagon.
but she's worried about putting them in harm's way again after the first time you guys showed up.
All I did
I'm
was
sorry. Fucking Dennis kills a couple of them and all of a sudden there's a problem.
all I did was
Listen, we all know that was Dennis.
I mean all I did was doodle a keyboard with some honey. Okay.
All he was Robin the Hive.
So she,
I feel sad. That's one of my best jokes in that career.
that is sad. That's one of your best joke. So yeah, Tiger Vespa says like, we can run a scan of it while you guys are fighting it to kind of understand what makes it different from
While
other
we're
Digimon.
doing what
Alright, good
now?
enough for me. Let's go.
Well, you are the Digidestined.
Justin's like bloodshed.
Who
sign me
trusts
up.
us?
I'm over by
I
the
trusted
elevator
you.
door.
Can you please stop whatever this is from tearing down our
Sure.
building?
As
Meanwhile,
a
I'm
favor to
over
you,
at the
okay.
elevator hitting the button.
It's
Why
the
don't we
Febreze
just-
button.
Why
Damn it!
don't
Why are there so many Febreze buttons? So yeah, you guys, you're gonna go outside and fight the Inframon. Now, the nice thing about the Beehive building is that it has like a honey texture on the outside of it.
As in, like, it's sticky?
As in, you can walk on the side of the wall.
Oh.
Are we about to fucking bleach fight this thing on the side of a goddamn building?
You know how hard it is to stand upright at a 90-degree angle?
No.
Parallel to the
That's for
ground.
you guys to find out.
That's what my actors
You better have calves like a god.
So yeah,
I do.
the 6 of you head outside. You're kind of like the base level, because again, the panic room or whatever was in the basement.
That's real that good I had it.
You're not even on the building yet. You're like outside the building. You're facing the wall that it's on, and it's like way up high.
Justin's like, how come you won't let me eat a kunai 36 stories?
Now, again, because this is a podcast special,
Fuck no.
if you guys want Digiwall pre the fight, I will allow you to do that.
Can I throw him with the metal ray level?
No, you don't have access to ultimates.
Alright, then I guess.
That was just the
Black Raymond it is.
Saber Dramon.
Do.
Also, I feel like using ground zero in this situation. is
On the
probably-
side of a building? No, that's probably
I
not.
mean-
Connor, did you all zap zap before the fight?
I think it's best for him to fly because I don't want to have to go through the mental stress of watching a tank go up
Your
the
evolution
side of a
doesn't fly?
building. No, it's
No,
a
it's
tank!
That's gay.
That's gay. All of my evolutions fly.
All of
What's
my
up?
evolutions fly.
What's up?
This isn't like Craft World. You just can't make a flying tank.
Oh man.
Sure you can.
So you guys go up the side of the wall. Now I'm gonna have you guys roll for initiative. So roll your 20s.
This is Digimon. We have rabbits with guns and stuff.
He's not wrong.
We have rabbits that throw blocks of cheese that explode.
That's an 18, my good
That
friend.
is a 15.
I'm not
We were
leaving.
initiative, right?
Yeah.
16.
Alright.
I got a 17.
Oh, 17.
I rolled a 4, I got a... I don't know, but watch out, because if you say taken again, leave me some kind of magic.
Cheeky. Alright, so who got an 18? Justin?
Yep.
Max?
Cool, I get to be the first idiot to go make the mistake of fighting a giant fucking spider thing on the side of the building.
It is a mistake.
Alright, let me roll for this robot dude.
I'm not gonna walk in the building. I'm gonna ride Saber Dramon. Like,
Well, you're on the side of the building.
I'm gonna ride Saber
So
Dramon.
it rolled a 9. Alright, so it's Justin's turn first. Again, you guys are like not too far from each other.
So- What are we? So we're within fighting.
Yeah, you're like on the side of the building,
I'm gonna have.
facing up at him.
I'm gonna have Raymond use Dark Nova.
Alright, so it launches a Dark Nova. Og launches a Dark Nova at Inframon. Inframon dodges, but the explosion from the blast ending pushes Inframon closer down towards you guys. So now Inframon's right in front of the party.
I'm gonna swing at him with my giant sword.
Is it giant? I thought I could cut. That's like a half sword.
Well, it's a 7 anyway.
Okay, well, you leap at it. I guess you maybe not leap at it. You run up the wall because you leap, grab it. So you run at it. You swing your sword at it. And you end up cutting off one of its front legs. All right, Connor.
So it's you.
It is your turn.
So,
This thing's now right in front of you guys.
I'm gonna. I think the Kumon is not gonna be stuck to the building. I think he's gonna fly
Mm-hmm.
because I imagine if he stays far away enough from this thing, it's not gonna be a region.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have him do lightning arrow.
All right, roll special.
So that is a 4.
Nice!
So Zap Zap launches a lightning arrow at Inframon. It hits it. As a result, Inframon kind of like lets go of the building real quick and is sinking closer down. Now it's kind of like right. You're on your Digimon, right? You're riding up Saber Digimon. Okay. So Inframon lands right in front of you, Connor, and like right into your chest. So the side of it is against you.
I still have an action, right?
Yes. You have a staff.
I do. I whack it with the staff.
All right. Roll strength. Whack it.
Probably.
Whack.
That's a 5 points for the whack.
What is it?
A 5.
A 5. So you hit it with the staff. A trail of like cold wind follows your staff as it hits Inframon on the side of the head. It gets the hint real quick and backs up the wall again.
For those in the audience that don't know, I have an ice staff that's fueled by violence. I don't exactly know how it works, but I realize if I hit something enough with it, it starts working.
Alright, now it is Max.
So it's like
Now it is
Nitro Arrow.
Nitro Arrow.
Nitro Arrow.
Can't remember if that's like the feathers or
think so.
Okay.
Nitro Arrow.
Just
roll
spits
special.
in the general direction of it.
Watch this one. Let's go. Yeah!
He literally rolled it.
You got the one.
I called it.
So you use Nitro Arrow, firing a bunch of feathers at Inframon. They all miss. A couple of them go into the building and hit a couple of the
I'll throw a
beacons.
kunai too.
All right.
And try not to get a 1. Great.
Great. So you throw the kunai. It reflects it with its arm. But the
And catch
kunai,
it again.
as the kunai is falling back down, Justin catches it.
Violence!
With his arm flesh and he takes damage.
He catches it with his mouth. Inframon has a turn now.
Is that his name? Inframon?
Inframon, yeah. And it uses the move Virus Skater.
That one only comes out.
Virus Skater?
Yeah.
Like the Eviscerator, but
Like my early 2000s computer when I installed LimeWire
Like
on
its
it.
severed arm comes back, so it has 6 again.
God
And
damn it.
And it slides down the wall towards Justin and Connor.
double god damn it.
How do you react? How do you react, channel, to this? Things like...
So he's coming at me.
He's coming at you.
Swinging back up at him, and I roll a 4.
Okay, so you roll back at him. You slash him a little bit with your sword, but he keeps on going. So he's kind of sliding past you, but you do deal damage to him. Connor.
He's going after Rob.
No, he's just going past. Like his goal was charging past you and Connor.
Okay.
Og is kind of like off to the side of you, so he's not hitting Og. Connor, how do you react to this thing skating towards you?
Big brain time.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna trip it with the staff. Yeah.
Get tricked, bitch.
Trips it, tumbles off building. Victory.
Alright, I want you to roll a stamina roll. So so you don't have a +1 in it, so just a flat 6.
Okay, flat 6.
Yeah.
Let me see if I got the big boy muscles. I got the big boy muscles, that's a nat 6.
Oh wow, okay. So you try to trip this thing with your staff. You do. It falls off the side of the building.
Yeah!
And lands on the ground below.
Oh, it doesn't go splat, does it?
It doesn't go splat,
It
it's
just
still
got
alive.
angrier.
But in addition to that, the part of the wall that it slid down has like black and white static over it. How do you guys react to this weird staticky mark on the side of the building?
I'm not going to. I'm focusing on this stupid thing first.
Yeah, no focus on the target.
I'm going to actually have Greymon jump from the side of the building and use Great Ant. So that thing's on the ground now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have him jump and go Great Antler. Just directly.
Alright, have him roll for speed. What'd you get?
How was I reacting?
That was like
I'm not even gonna roll against that. So, as he's great antlering towards the ground, Inframon starts like scuttling around where it's like standing on the ground, and black and white texture appears below it, and it drops into it, and then it appears on the side of the building again, out of the static thing that it created before.
That's our move!
And then Og also piles through, but because he had that much momentum, he just goes off the side of the building again, like through the black and white portal.
Og.
Goodbye.
Og is out of the fight because he
That was pretty
launched himself
cool.
off the building. Now this thing's on the side of the wall again, and it goes to scuttle away. So each of you can roll 6 for speed. Well, only once.
That's 6.
Okay?
7.
Okay?
What was that one I needed?
Wait, you got a 6, he got a 6. Now let me get this one, bro. Let me get this one. Great.
You failed to catch up to it, but you are there to catch Max and Justin, because as they are closing in on the Inframon as it climbs up the side of the building, it generates a wave from itself, and like kind of like EMP waves around it. It doesn't damage you guys because you got that 6 roll, so that's your bonus. Now that you got damage.
Oh, I'm getting damn rich.
But Max, Justin, and Pilot are all like hit from that wave. They didn't take any damage, while they're all falling towards you. And Kakuamon, how do you plan on catching your
I'm
friends?
going to tank,
Alright.
and I'm going to have him use Excel Arm.
Okay, alright. So, Kakuamon, Zap Zap. Digivolves into Tankmon, so he's like treads on the side of this wall.
Screams rather
You play your card. Excel arm.
That's another thing we haven't explained yet. Whenever it transforms into a tank mode, it becomes really impressive.
So from Tankmon's arm, it transforms to a longer metal arm.
Yeah.
and it catches all three of you. It's like the arm is thick enough that like Justin and Max are kind of like onto it,
Cool.
and the actual hand part grabbed Saberdramon by like the feet.
Utility for the win.
But we're gonna cut now to a flashback. We cut to Connor when he's 6 years old.
Wow! Where I'm listening
Wow, alright,
to...
save the brown kid for last.
Where
Huh?
I'm listening to T-Pain rhyme Wisconsin with Mansion.
So, when Connor was 6 years old, he and his father were taking a bike ride through a park. And it was very exciting for Connor because he didn't get to spend a lot of time with his parents. You guys are on separate bikes riding through the park. You're a little bit ahead of him because, you know, you're like, look at me go, Dad!
Nothing stops a kid on a pedal bike where it's got like the motocross symbol on the front of it.
Sure it does.
That gives it
A
more
wall.
speed.
Your father is
No
like...
traffic.
Your father's bragging because he has like a step counter that like connects to every other step counter on the earth. It's like a international like step counter. There's like a scoreboard of how many steps he will take. He's bragging about how many steps he's gonna get. Do you bring up the fact that he's technically not taking steps? He's riding a bike.
Yeah, I bring it up. No, you're cycling. Cycling.
He kind of turns back. He's like, well, I guess you're in front of him. He's like, no, it counts as stepping. So I'm stepping on the pedals and pushing them.
I mean, I guess.
Wow, alright. So
It feels
Connor's
like-
dad hits it with Connor
That kind of
logic.
feels like cheating.
Cheating. I wouldn't know anything about that.
It's cheating with extra steps.
So
Oh, do I use a single dad?
as you guys are cycling, I want you to roll a 20.
20.
Yeah.
For branches hit.
For branches.
Bop, 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 bop.
What? I rolling that?
For how hard that concrete wall is you're about to hit. A 12.
All right.
So
So
moderately soft.
Oh, excuse me, I burped.
So, as you're rolling past it, you see on one of the street lamps that there's some kind of creature on top of it. Now, you see it just as you're passing under it, and it made eye contact with you. This thing is a Tsumemon.
Oh, it's like a...
It's like a wall master from Zelda.
Oh,
The Tsumemon is on the street lamp. It sees you seeing it, and it drops down. What do you yell to your dad?
Watching you.
Look out for that squid thing.
Bad touch! Oh.
Oh, no.
So, it jumps off the street lamp onto your dad's head.
Does my dad notice?
Oh, yeah. It's like right on his face.
Oh.
So it starts like riding. He starts riding at control on this bike,
Oh.
and he ends up like he's about to hit another street lamp pole. The Tsumemon jumps off, and your dad like sidelines into the
Ooh.
lamp with his head.
Oh.
So
Good thing he was wearing a helmet.
no.
Oh, no.
So he falls off the bike. He's unconscious on the ground, and the bike is like on the ground as well.
Damn.
And the Tsumemon is kind of like between him and you.
Oh.
So you like pull to a stop. It turns towards you. It's just like click, 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 click. Yeah, the hand crawls up to you. What do you do?
The only thing 6-year-old me was...
Hold on. So yeah, this Tsumemon lands in front of you after knocking out your father. What do you do?
I don't really have any weapons, so...
You're wearing a helmet.
Yeah, but that's for safety.
You're right.
OSHA will
You have
listen
a
to
bike.
this podcast. That's where I was going with it. I threw the bike at it.
All right. Roll
You
a
fought
flat.
things with a shield.
Roll a flat 6.
Hey, a bike and a shield is just a couple metal bends away.
Fair safety.
Oh,
man.
I am not adept at throwing bikes. That's a 1.
you swing the bike around, ready to throw it at
Oh
Tsumemon.
god, hold on. Do I like razor ankle chop myself? Like I grab the handlebars, I go to wind up, and I just take myself. I leg sweep myself.
Thanks
to the
for
back end of
reminding
the
me why I
bike.
don't ride scooters.
No, it's more like you're swinging the bike around, getting ready to throw it. You get dizzy. You swing the bike into another lamppost.
Bounces off.
So
its knee.
so it has that brrrr effect.
Oh god.
And then as you're like being like shook back, you like fall over and you fall over on top of your bike, unable to attack this thing. Tsumemon crawls over to you, and it's gonna like leap onto you.
And bury itself in my chest.
It's like,
It's
coming at you. But at that moment, your father's not Fitbit starts like blinking and making sounds. So, crawling outside of your dad's Fitbit is Tentamon.
Oh god, it's oh.
Nice!
My brain says gross, but my soul says more.
So Tentamon crawls out. He's like, "Don't worry, I'm here."
That thing looks like a tentacle with legs.
It's just
and
ladybug
it's red.
So it grabs the Tsumemon before it can grab you. It's like inches away from your face. The Tsumemon.
Oh.
Tentomon grabs it with its pincers, and then it tells you you should probably back up a little bit. As Tentomon starts glowing white, and then like electricity starts forming on its body.
Don't tell me he Voltorb self-destructs.
No, he uses Super Shocker, and he bursts into an electric ball.
Gotcha.
And what's left is just him. The Tsumemon is destroyed.
Oh, he just vaporized the thing
Yeah.
to the sheer power of electricity?
Right, and it looks at you and it's like,
Zap, zap.
it looks at
And
you.
that's where I got the inspiration for the nickname Zap Zap.
It looks at you and it's like, are you okay, young sir?
I think so. I took 5 pride damage, though.
Oh, he broke your bike.
Rough, kid. Just goes back into Digivice.
He's like, oh,
Just leaves.
he's really awkward about it. He's like, he sees that your bike's broke. Oh, it broke your bike. I never learned how to ride a bike. Anyway, bye. And
Maybe your dad will buy you when you
maybe your
buy.
dad will buy you, and it looks over and it's like, you should probably get into it. So Tentomon
Awesome.
jumps back to the Fitbit, and we cut to the modern day.
Now my dad's got a dent in the top of his skull.
It was never the same.
It is never the same.
All right,
His
so
eyes really lazy.
we cut back as the 6 of you are back in the the control room.
Gotcha.
Wait, check up on Og to make sure that.
Oh,
Well,
came back.
we're cutting, and the rest of you are back together in the control room. Og is back in his Black Agumon state. All of your Digimon returned to their rookie states. The Inframon has it crawled up to the top of the building and disappeared. So, you guys are in the control room. What are you saying as you're walking in?
What do I say as we're walking in the room?
Yeah, because for all you know, that thing disappeared.
I mean, guys, that thing has gone into tell your window washer. Be careful. There's some janky stuff up there.
I saw the jank.
I saw it. Pulls out like a Cuban. No, this is
We need a
PG-13.
situational,
Smoking
we need a
ice cream.
situational report on this crap. Stamp.
So, what is it? Walter
But
goes.
also- But like I said, I'm gonna also check up on Og to make sure he's all right, because that was a pretty rough way to eat shit.
Og is fine. He actually found he got knocked into the woods, but he landed right in a batch of berries.
Oh, nice.
So he's got a little bit of poison ivy, but he's also eating berries. You guys walk in. You're demanding information about Inframon, and Walter turns around in his chair and he's like, "All right, I couldn't find out what that thing is for the most part. Again, it's not really recorded in any of our databanks, but I did find out that it's an ultimate level Digimon, which means it's actually an ultimate almost as strong as the one you fought in File City.
And I cut off his leg.
Yeah, and it grew it back though.
Yeah, but it still came off the first time.
Yes,
What did you do?
I sat here
Yeah.
and I
I
Shut up.
sat here
I read
and
it.
monitored.
I found out quite a lot about this thing, like its intention.
I'm
You
guessing
see,
bad news babes.
when it climbed up to the roof, it was trying to access our information. So Tiger Vesmon shows you on the cameras that when it reached the control tower, it turned into data and then evaporated into the tower.
So it uses
Oh, it's a virus.
So yeah, Tiger Vesmon,
in the air, starts clawing my throat.
you say that, and Tiger Vesmon's like, yes, we believe it's some kind of virus Digimon, and it looks like it's trying to use our information tower to access a cyberspace in the human world. So yeah, it takes off into the cyberspace in the human world.
I would be terrified if I saw that in real life.
And Tiger Vesmon is like, I can use the technology here to send myself and you guys into that cyberspace. It was essentially being in another extension of the digital world.
So
Hey.
we would go into cyberspace and
Uh-huh.
cyber chase and try to cyber erase.
Yes, exactly that in that order. The problem is
Nice.
now the problem is that we don't know. We have a name for what access point it got into, but we don't know what it means.
What is it?
So maybe you guys will know it. What is the US Army? What is that?
The U.S. Army?
Yeah, what is that?
Oh my God, we're storming
That's
Area
the
51.
prominent power in the human world.
Oh, no, it's the Air Force.
Prominent power. What could it have that Inframon's trying to get its hands onto?
A lot.
Nuclear weapons.
Nuclear, like bombs?
Yes.
You know the crap that he shoots and pointing at On?
Yeah.
You know the massive missiles that he drops and just absolutely obliterates
Like
everything?
The ones that come out of my mouth, not my butt.
Like the ones
you got it,
like
Mike.
those, but in our world. And that could end
Bigger.
life.
Things in our world that are like 10 times bigger. Yeah.
The that older fan Beamon, Walter, kind of turns around, suddenly has sunglasses. Oh my god. Cut to another flashback.
Oh, good.
Who are you? Oh, that's me. It's my turn. Yay.
When Justin was 6, and his younger brother, do we name him? We call him Jake or Jack or something?
Yeah, Jack.
Jerks off?
Whatever
Jack.
season.
Alright. So you and your brother Jack, when you were both 6 years old, I guess he was younger because his younger brother, you went on a camping trip with your family. Your mother and father are in the RV, but your mom left her laptop out on a picnic table. You guys are outside throwing the ball back and forth. It's in the middle of the woods, whatever.
Throwing a rock at each other.
Take this. Your brother throws the ball a little too hard, and it goes into a deeper part of the forest behind you. You get it?
Yeah, okay.
Mom says I can't go into the forest anymore
I know.
on account of the bugs.
Well aware.
Tick season's full on right now.
So yeah, I'll go and grab him.
So you walk into the forest, you're looking for the ball, you find it, but you find it in the hands of something else. Something that's biting its teeth into the ball, trying to suck any kind of electricity in the ball, which there's no electricity. Just suck the electricity that isn't. It's desperate to suck electricity.
I really
and this
like-
thing is Caramon. And it looks up at you.
I want my ball back.
And lifts up the ball towards you.
Yeah, that.
He fucking eats it.
I want that back.
So he bites into it more. So there's like it's like a football, so there's like a full bite taken out of it. Justin's like, you ate my football! No!
And it's flat now.
I'm trying to think if I want to have him be like how I was as a little kid at 6. Because at that point, I had a knife. Yeah,
At that
no,
point,
I'm doing it.
I mean,
I want to try to stab it. Because I'm basing 6-year-old me off of 6-year-old me.
Roll a flat 6.
That's a 5, buddy.
You pull out your baby's first pocket knife. Would you roll?
5.
A 5. So you jump at it. You leap onto it. You stab it once, kind of
In the
like you miss the eye. Your accuracy's not great, but you stab it in the cheek. When you pull your knife back out, the knife part is gone, and there's just zeros and ones dropping from where the knife used to be. And Caramon grabs you with its big long hands and throws you back into like the plains where you were playing ball with your brother. Yeah, it like skips you like a rocket. Yeah. You kind of land right in front of your brother, and he's like, what happened to you?
There's an angry nutsack eating our ball.
Angry nutsack? What are you talking? And it like appears in the forest. He's like, oh my god, it is an angry nutsack.
Told you. It goes to get back
It
up.
is an angry
Like a kind of like,
nutsack.
whoa.
So the Caramon's kind of slowly drifting towards you. Your brother's like, what are we gonna do?
Cry until it goes away.
Yell for mom and dad.
So your brother runs the other way to go into the RV. As he's running by, he notices that the laptop is blinking white and shaking. Crawling out of this laptop is Agumon.
Wait, is it regular Agumon or
Yes.
Oh,
black?
I love
Regular.
it. It's
Oh, so
orange.
that's what I started with.
Space Agumon leaps out of the laptop, and it sees the Caramon. It's like, not so fast.
Holds up the handle, points at the sticker.
And it kind of sees like, it sees your brother, and it sees you, and it's like, attacking children. That's not right at all. You boys get out of the way. I'll take care of this. Finger guns.
Give some finger guns.
Hey, buddy.
Baby's first finger guns. So you guys back up as Agumon starts building fire in its
I love
breath,
the
in its
contrast
mouth.
between how he is at 6 to how he ends up being around the time when he loses his brother. It's like, to
Oh. So
them rascals, little
so
rascals.
you and your brother back up as Agumon builds up fire in its mouth, and it launches a pepper breath at Caramon. The flame explodes against Caramon's face, and the flames burn it down to its last like tentacle inch.
So the only time that I'll ever see pepper breath be successful is when I'm not the one rolling for it.
So yeah, Caramon is destroyed, and Og kind of just looks over at you two, and he's like, "So, what were you guys doing? You playing a game?"
We were playing catch, and that butthole decided to eat the ball.
Oh, He kind of like starts digging in the ground and finds like a really big rock and just puts it in your brother's hands. Like, play catch with this, it'll be fine.
Thank you for the gesture, but
It's fine to throw rocks. Anyway, bye. And he jumps back into the laptop. So you're just standing there with your brother. Your balls has like a big bite taken out of it. Some of the field is on fire, and he's holding a big rock.
You want to trade?
Cut to the present day. In the control room, there's like a big tube that the 7 of you can stand in. Because Tiger Vestmon's gonna be joining you guys.
I give him time to invest money.
Yeah.
You guys are yet again allowed to evolve your Digimon pre this fight.
I want to change it next to Tank.
Yeah, I guess I'll
Tank
just keep it
is
as Greymon.
Huh?
I'll have to be Greymon again.
Alright, so Og becomes Greymon, or Black Greymon. Kakuamon becomes Tankmon. What about you, Max?
Heckmon.
What?
I'm turning to Heckmon.
Okay, so Pilot turns into Peckmon. You guys load into this tube or whatever. And Tiger Vespamon equips you guys with some extra sabers that she had. So each of you gets 1 laser saber.
Nice. I don't
gonna
have to worry about
abuse this.
destroying my sword.
I'm gonna abuse this mechanically.
So, so as the engine's booting up or whatever, Walter buzzes by and he's like, "Now be very careful in the cyberspace. Because if you make one wrong turn, you could end up activating something from the U.S. military. We don't know what'll happen. Just try not to touch anything other than the floor."
Oh, I think I know what will happen.
Wait,
There'll be
so-
a big boom.
So we're still playing a game that everything but the floor is lava?
He's like,
Don't touch nothing but the floor!
it's exactly that reference. So the tube starts booting up, and the 7 of you are launched into cyberspace. The difference, the difference is that the difference is that like there's still there's a white tile surface, and the world around you is all blue, and there's all these like white screens that are kind of flying through the air. When you get there, Inframon is like grabbing a bunch of those white screens that are like just kind of floating around.
Don't touch that, you ugly, gross, tentacle, hair.
So, and it's
Your hair guy is more terrifying than you.
then like these circles of energy are floating from the screens down Infermon's arms and into its body.
I don't like it. Things feel like
Literally came from the Chinese.
And like when it stops siphoning energy from these screens, it goes into a cocoon mode again, where its arms retract into its body, and it just becomes like a hardened shell again.
Or stab the shell with a laser sword.
And it's floating there, and it's kind of like rocking a little bit.
Yep, stabbing the cocoon with my laser sword. Nope, throwing the cocoon at it.
All right, roll a flat 6.
Why do you not throw sword?
So I actually want to enjoy this.
5. So you throw a kunai at this cocoon Inframon, and it
Ain't
hits
nothing but a cheap shot.
it hits the shell, and like it starts sinking in deeper to the shell, and dematerializing. So again, it's just kind of in the air in its cocoon form. More energy from these circles are being drawn into it.
Quick, you gotta give it the opposite of energy. Depression.
Suck. No one likes you. You have no friends.
I'm gonna disappear. Hey, Pear, you're terrible.
All your friends are fake and your life is meaningless. We're floating in a carbon-based dust universe, and then until the eventual heat death of it all.
You know when you go to the bank and there's a guy in line and you don't know him at all, but you decide to wait outside? You're that guy.
You're so pathetic. I'll stand behind you at a urinal and tell you I'm waiting my turn.
So Tiger
With my
Vespamon,
pants down.
after seeing the kunai melt within the cocoon, suggests that you all attack at once.
Let's cross the stream with our laser sword, bro.
Meteor wing.
Wait, as long,
But you don't
as,
have
long
that, you're,
as we
Peckmon.
don't Luke Skywalker ourselves and turn it on while it's pointed at our eyes.
1,000 beats.
All right. Okay. Are you guys gonna attack with some kind of special
Yep,
move?
I'm gonna use ground zero.
What move?
Oh.
What move is Tankmon using?
I'm gonna use clone technique as my card,
Okay. And then
and then
Don't roll it. Crap.
I gotta roll for the
yeah.
clone.
Oh yeah. Everyone has to.
Clone technique. Oh no! I rolled a 1.
Oh no!
I made a deformed clone.
I got a 4.
5 and 4. Okay. So, Peckmon uses 1,000 pecks, 1,000 beaks, and all these like clones run out of where Peckmon is standing, and they all leap into Inframon, and they're hitting it. They're kind of
Pekmon's a big ol' ostrich.
they're kind of pushing into it, but the clones are disappearing as they're hitting it.
Yeah.
You got a 5 on ground zero, so Black Greymon launches a missile out of its mouth. It hits Inframon and explodes, leaving like cracks throughout Infamon's body. Connor created a bad clone. You get a 1, so the clone you create is just a bomb on treads.
Why, father? Why?
Have your dude do the extended one thing and beat it.
Eats the child.
All right, roll. If you're gonna do that, roll a flat 6,
Roll flat. Okay.
my friend.
It's 4.
So he,
I saw that go over a 2 and I got very nervous.
so
You got
Tankmon,
nervous.
Tankmon gets a big metal arm, big giant robot arm, picks up the bomb on treads and throws it at Inframon, which causes it to explode. Now,
No, you will be missed.
as the explosion dust settles and more of the white chunks start to fall, there's some kind of black organism pulsating under the white chips that's slowly making its way out of the cocoon.
Wow.
Now, Tiger Vesmon takes the chance to run over and use the attack Mock Stinger.
As in, like, he mocks you as he stabs you?
No, she takes both of her laser swords and rushes at this organism. And as she's about to slash, both of her blades are caught.
Oh.
And she's pushed back with a force of energy that comes from the mega form of Inframon,
Oh, he turns into an armored.
Diaboromon.
Oh god, hold on. Oh god, it's like a frog!
So yeah, Inframon is now Diaboromon. It has pushed Tiger Vesmon backwards, and it's just kind of like looming there now. And it's like not focusing on you guys. It's turning away and like grabbing screens, looking at them, and then letting them back go into the sky.
He's getting information.
Oh
He's
no!
learning!
He's learning how to learn.
This man's accessing the Wikipedia.
So if you
Quick,
guys,
take
so-
his horse down the whole
Quick,
time.
someone
everyone's
edit it
stop.
to whoever read this is dumb.
he's
Break
like,
his spirit.
no, impossible.
Whoever read this is gay.
So if you're gonna fight this thing, roll for initiative. Me lads.
Alright, I'm not rolling.
I don't want to fight it.
I don't want to fight it.
I want to learn with it.
I don't feel like it.
I wanna help it.
I want to love it. I want to teach it love.
I wanna love it.
All right. So what did we get?
We got Justin has 20, I have an 18.
Okay.
I have 17, so I'm trailing.
Damn.
Wait.
Why have we just done this?
20, 18, 17.
We've just
What'd you
been
get?
saying
17.
Now I got to roll for Diaboromon. 12. Now I got to roll for Tiger Vespamon. 15. So this is your positioning. You're all kind of surrounding it. Justin gets the first turn.
I'm gonna launch another ground zero.
Okay. Roll for special. 2. Black Greymon launches a missile out of its mouth. It's kind of like, now you're gonna face my... And a missile comes out of its mouth.
Dude, that's gotta cause some serious heart.
It misses completely. It just kind of blows up behind Diaboromon. Well, Diaboromon is still scrolling through all these screens trying to find what it's looking for. You still move.
I really wish I wrote down what the surprise stage exactly was supposed to be. Because I had no game. Oh, it was a grenade that it was a random effect grenade.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw that
Okay.
so I can finally get rid of this damn thing.
Okay, why don't you roll a 20 for that?
Any options? Or what?
It just explodes.
19.
19? So it hits Diaboromon.
It's a me, Mario.
It hits Diaboromon, and everything except for its head is covered in stone.
Nope.
So it's stone. So it's like stuck where it is right now.
Oh, you petrified it in a way.
Alright, now it's Max's turn.
Kunai Wing, I guess?
Okay.
What if
Is
it's
it-
Special.
Is he easier to hit because he can't move?
Yes.
Okay.
No matter what you do, it'll hit.
Oh, cool.
Even a one.
Whether
Yeah.
it'll do damage or not, that's a
Yeah.
different question.
Yeah, exactly.
Ha!
One.
One!
So, what,
Got him!
So, Pekmon shoots out some feathers for Kunai Wing, and the feathers like
Oh, heck.
they hit like around it, and then one hits Diaboromon but bounces off its forehead. Max, you still return.
I'm gonna also throw a kunai.
Sweet.
I also get a 1.
So the kunai you throw hits the center of Diaboromon, but instead of hurting it, it cracks the rock around
Smack
it. So the top half of Diaboromon is now free from petrification, but its legs are still rock. It is now Connor's turn.
Can we do the clone? Check me again.
Okay, roll flat 6.
Okay. Bomb with treads, here we go. 4?
So
Wait, is that a tech? Is that a...
it's nothing. It's flat.
Straight? Okay.
Yeah. So you use clone technique, which creates another Tankmon.
Okay.
So it's a 4. So the good thing is, it listens to commands. The problem is it's not very smart. So it comes out and it's like, done, Tankmon.
Tankmon! Yay!
I want to shoot it with my face.
I charge him with a laser sword.
Alright, roll.
Let's use my die and roll a 1.
If I roll a 1, did I just forget to turn it on? I didn't forget to turn it on, but it's
A 3. So you stab into Diaboromon's face.
Good. Now
You deal damage, but it bites off the top half of your sword, so all you have left is the handle.
Okay.
Tiger refund.
Yeah,
No
okay.
refunds!
No refunds!
Bye, sells his help.
I still love you. True.
Alright, so Tiger Veston's turn is next. She's going to attempt to attack it again with her sword.
No refund for the sword.
She got a 2. She's about to slash Diaboromon when he kind of like slinks his body back. Like, he doesn't have a spine, so he just backwards. So the sword swipe totally misses. And now it's Diaboromon's turn.
And it swings wide.
And it's going to attack with Catastrophe Cannon. Justin will be out of the way of it, but Max, you are like within where the beam's going to be shot. This has got a wide.
Is he just
area.
blasting a general area, or is he hitting TV?
Well, you and TV are right in front of Diaboromon.
I throw myself in front of the beam to protect my wife.
So Max, I want you to roll a 6 die to dodge. I'm assuming that's what you're going to do. Anyway. 7. So you jump on Peckmon, and he kind of just meeps out of the way. Where would you position yourself? Are you going to go next to him? Are you going to go across from him?
Tactics.
Next to
Alright. So
his left.
Everything else belongs to the left.
Got it.
Yep. Okay, so Connor, you're about to be hit with a beam. Yes. Are you going to try to dodge or block?
My waifu, who's my waifu?
Who you've had one conversation with, yes.
She signed my forehead. That was a bonding moment. We're getting married in June. Anyway,
Are you-
lovely time of year.
If this guy doesn't kill us, I want to remove his spine.
Are you going to try to protect her?
I'm gonna attempt to protect her. The only way I know how. Tankmon, get in the way!
Okay, if you're going to have Tankmon like
No,
a-
I'm not actually
a-
gonna.
a-
Wait, can I tackle her out of the way?
Yes.
Okay.
Roll a flat 6.
1.
That's 3. So you leap into Tiger Vestimon, trying to get her out of the way of the beam. You're successful. The two of you hit the ground, so you're now both on like the side of Diaboromon.
Butternut crinkle fries.
Your legs are gone, but like you're not bleeding. It's like where your legs used to be. There's just like data pieces coming out.
Do I feel pain?
You don't feel it, but you see it.
I'm a god! I'm not dead!
You
Are they,
Your
like,
legs
up
gone!
to here or like
up to your knees,
Pin
basically.
it down.
Just enough where
So your
he lost
knees down.
his jump.
What's your health at?
I mean, are we counting the 5 damage flashback we took?
No.
Okay. I think it was 100 when we started.
Okay, your health is at 50 now.
I mean, I am half gone. That is fitting.
You're half the man you
I'm
used to
half
be.
I mean, I have Dark Nova. I do not try that.
I mean, you
Try
got
that, yeah.
when in doubt,
Roll
pepper breath.
for special. 4?
Yeah.
Alright. So, Black Greymon, I'm only saying it out loud afterwards because they can't see the number you're holding up.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah. So, yeah, he launches a Dark Nova. Dark Nova, rah.
Why is everything coming out of his mouth?
Rah.
Okay.
Because his anus was busy. So,
Wait, hold on. We'll get back to that later.
The anus because the canis.
I'd like to call it a touchstone, but I think that's dangerous.
so the fireball is
it's
launched.
round 0.
So a fireball is launched. It hits Diaboromon in the face, dealing damage to him. It also deals 5 damage to Connor because you're close by.
I have a question.
What if you use another move?
Yeah.
I mean, 5 damage is better than probably what, the nuclear gun.
What's your Christian?
Did I save the waifu?
Yeah.
Okay, is she okay?
No, she's taking some damage.
I mean,
Not as much as you did, obviously.
does she have legs still?
Yes.
She lost her upper half.
She's all in one piece. Her swords are kind of like shattered.
Like her hopes. And your chance for marriage.
It's like my pelvis. Oh, wait, no, that's not even.
Alright, now, let's
Nice.
see. You still have a move, Justin. If you so choose.
What was your plan next?
It's okay. Throwing kunai is much different from
Yep, fine.
Dark Nova.
Let's throw knives. Let's see what
Yeah, we'll
happens.
throw knives.
Alright. I'll
Aim
blend,
for his eyeball.
I'll blend this into Max's human action.
Me attempting to not be a big cushion right now.
It's a 5, buddy.
What'd you get, Max?
What do I always roll on
Connor,
this
you're getting
stupid die?
So,
I'm gonna shield my waifu.
so Justin throws a knife. Max throws a knife as well.
Max actually threw a shoe.
I actually
His
did.
shoe.
Max's kunai that he
He threw his
throws
emergency build-up.
bounces off the rock part of Diaboromon's legs.
Stabs me in my last remaining ass cheese.
No,
just hear thunk.
no, it's more like it bounces off of the rock. It hits the kunai that Justin threw, and both of those kunai go into your knees.
Does he feel that at least?
Cue the scene from Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Connor, take 10 damage.
Oh god.
I'm okay with this.
You know I'm gonna put that clip in the video version of this, by the way. Alright, so
Oh man.
it is now Max's Digimon. What's Pilot gonna do?
Kunai wing.
Okay?
And that's a 6.
Alright, nice.
Wow.
So
Alright, stop using your Zeech dice.
Peckmon throws out a series
I
of
wish I had
feathers.
siege dice.
A series of feathers that fly at Diaboromon. They all stab into him. As they're being stabbed into him, he's kind of like flipping out. It's like you have his attention now. He swipes his hand, and like the air that pushes from it slides Connor and Tiger Vespermon backwards, so they're out of the way.
And it pushes data floating in the air back into my legs. And
Oh no, you still don't have legs.
Ah,
That hasn't changed.
And he's swiping his hand on the kunai that are all on the ground.
No, that hasn't
It
changed either.
stabs his arm.
No, he takes damage, and the bonus is that those two got moved out of the way.
Man, what I wouldn't do for like a card called Minefield.
Or a card called Legs.
He just gives you like.
Card called
You get extra legs.
What about wheelchair?
Wheelchair card. Alright, Connor, it's your turn now.
You just climb on top of Zap Zap now and just ride him like.
Carry me!
Yeah.
Throw me at him!
Put me in chief.
Come here, Chief. I wish you could use cards on like tamers. Because I would totally.
You make a clone of yourself and then take the legs.
Make a clone. That's a good idea.
No, because
You're an innovator.
His clone wouldn't have legs.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Diabolic steroid straight to my arms, does a handstand, sprints at the enemy.
Sprints on hands.
What? Am I still holding like the crappy piece of the broken saber?
Yeah, you still only have the hand.
My action is I just throw it at him.
Oh shoot! Roll for special, my
Roll for
friend.
special.
Throw your legs at it.
That is where his natural plus is.
Oh no!
What'd you get? You throw the handle of the blade.
Everything's happening to Connor today.
You throw it too
I was like,
short.
we almost died the other day.
It just like I anticlimactically just lands halfway in the distance. And
You're
the guy's
like,
die.
Take this, you digital monster! You throw it, it just kind of slides on the floor, and like stops at Diaboromon's feet. He's just looking down.
That's what you get for shameless plug.
Connor, your Digimon still has a move.
Ha! That was part of my plan to work, and it worked perfectly to distract you from the double hyper cannon.
Wait, oh, you don't have another clone.
No, I do. Remember, I made it.
Oh, right, the dumb clone.
I never
Sorry,
used it.
forgot that was there.
All part of my plan.
The slow clone.
All right, roll for hyper cannon for special.
All part of my fort.
All right, now I want you to roll another to see if your clone is capable, and add a -1 to it.
It's 5.
All right. So Both of the Tankmons launch beams at Diaboromon. They push him back a little bit. He takes some damage. Now you really have his attention. Now he's like actually considering you guys a threat.
I'm half a chicken nugget. I got no legs.
He got no legs.
Bait.
The weird look count is at 5 now. Now it's Tiger Vespamon's turn. She's gonna attempt to like kind of
Crawls out from underneath my legless body.
In my crawl.
My
Crawls,
legs,
they will not crawl.
Tiger Vestamon turns towards you, Connor. She's like, Connor. How do you reply?
Yes, I'll marry you.
She's like, actually, I was gonna ask if I can throw one of your tanks at him.
I mean, why not?
That's not.
Wait, the clone.
That's not code for
The dumb
marriage.
one.
either.
That's not called for marriage.
No, it's not. We don't call it throwing a tank at someone.
We'll get to that point. Just throw the clone, please. Don't throw the regular one.
You got it. Alright, I'm gonna roll for her.
Gets confused, throws the real one.
Alright, she got a 5. So
Yay.
Tiger Vestamon picks up the dummy tank. She's like, "God, I'm taller now." She throws.
Nice up here.
She throws the tank at Diaboromon, and it explodes into Diaboromon. Again.
Why don't I just like jihad everything with clones?
Again,
I'm surprised we're not jihading people with clones right now.
So, Diaboromon takes some damage from the clone that exploded. The exploding clone. Blah,
The
that's
clone that does explode.
The old razzle dazzle.
a little razzle dazzle. But Diaboromon still stands,
And
and
throw the clone and get the bone.
it starts like, for its turn, it starts stretching its arms, all over the place, and it's like grabbing screens and like tossing them back, grabbing, tossing them back, grabbing.
I've
tossing
seen
them
enough hentai to know where this is going.
Oh man.
back. And it finds a screen, and it brings it over to itself, and it has it like in one of its hands, and the screen has a countdown timer. But yeah, he picks up a screen, and it has a 10 countdown timer on it.
Man, I really hope that stands for rounds, not seconds.
to which Tiger Vestamon is like, oh my god, he must have found that nuke thing you guys were talking about.
I mean, if we die, you die.
So when noticing that like this thing has, a nuke that's gonna launch in like 10, I don't know if it's seconds or minutes, it's basically turns.
10 something.
So Diaboromon has this. Tiger Vestamon is like now worried, and she's she's thinking to herself, and she's like, I was knocked out during that fight with Machine Dramon. How did you guys access those ultimate forms? Digimon.
Digimon gave it to us. Right.
And she tries to remember, and she's like, but how? How did he give you that energy?
Magic.
Pilot is kind of like, he gave his life to do so. And
You're not doing that. I lost my legs for this.
And Tiger Vestamon thinks for a minute, and she's like, you guys are the Digideaths. Her body starts glowing yellow.
Waifu!
For old time's sake.
Wait, I told
Takes
it
out
first. Hold
another,
on.
takes out another snow globe out of my backpack.
Waifu steals.
No, it's more like as she's gathering energy, like gold
X.
flakes are going around her as if she's in a snow globe. So
So
it's
I
like,
run over and try to push her over.
no. No, you stand there in awe because this is amazing. So she's glowing yellow. All these like shards are going around her, and she bursts into light. And 3 balls of light
Balls.
go into your Digimon.
Balls.
God, this is a tender moment. You guys are just like balls. So
Balls.
the light spheres go into Black Greymon, into Tankmon, and into Peckmon.
I diffuse sadness with humor and crude jokes.
And in the orchestra. Do, 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 do,
It's just my heart will go on playing in the background.
And so, Black Greymon's body, Black Greymon's arm bursts open, and a big metal arm comes out of it.
Oh.
And these 2 big purple wings come out of his
Titty
back.
missiles!
And his skull is covered with a new metal skull, and he gets a metal bra thing.
Edgy. It's a breastplate.
It's a breastplate.
motherfucker.
And
I have nipples on my head.
Black Greymon becomes Black Metal Greymon. Tankmon starts shaking, and he bursts his metal parts everywhere. And from the wreckage within the tank rises up Andromon. Peckmon stretches its wings out and starts to spin. And the feathers that come out of it create a cloud of feathers around it. And when the feathers clear out, it is now Chromon.
It's just a Sailor Moon transformation.
Basically, I'm beautiful, Maxwell.
Yes, you are.
Andromon kind of looks towards you, Max, like, I will not shoot you again.
Good.
And I might if I don't come back.
And he kind of pats you on it. Ally confirmed.
Do I take damage?
I would like to boom this creature.
You broke your spine.
Goes to pet him gently, snaps his spine.
he like pats him, and then Og is like, huh. He like pats Justin with his metal arm. Oh god!
It's dead.
I'm so sorry.
Falls to the floor, comes back down from the ceiling.
Goes to reassuringly lay hand on shoulder.
Bounce like a Super Ball.
Yeah, just point
Snaps collarbone.
Alright, so now you guys are in your ultimate forms. And
Me
it's,
trying to hop up and down on Stubbs.
now it's back to Justin.
You can destroy it.
Now again, for each turn, it'll go down a count. It's starting at 10 right now.
Giga Destroyer.
Alright, roll for special. 3? Okay.
And then I'm gonna do a ground zero for my move.
How can you do a ground zero?
Oh wait, never mind. Card is specifically there.
Yeah.
Never meow.
Okay, so Black Lord Greymon's breastplate opens and 2 missiles fly out of it. Now they miss Diaboromon, but the explosion still pushes him kind of like to the side and then to the side again.
Can I have
You still have a turn.
Metal Greymon roll me?
Yeah, have him roll special.
You're an absolute animal.
The 3? Alright.
Swing by and go for a cut at the same time.
Alright, so you're like flying over him, you're like swing under. So roll for strength. 2. So you
When I
swipe.
need it,
Man, I'm a beefy boy.
You cut off a couple locks from its glorious mane.
Glorious.
It's hacker hair.
Well, that's stupid.
Yeah, it's dumb.
still just flying in the air. I haven't come down yet because gravity doesn't exist in this.
So Max,
Oh no.
Let's see.
The timer's at 9.
Savage
All
Emperor.
X for each.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, so roll special. From the spikes on its wings, it launches
Which he
two
doesn't
heat beams at Diaboromon. You say you got a 3, right? Okay, so the beams kind of miss, but they're like swiping to the side enough that they do cut into it as they're swiping by.
Okay.
You still...
You're right. 6.
Oh, sweet. So you throw your kunai at Diaboromon.
When did we start
Can I be
attaching
riding,
dynamite
by
to
the
this
way?
kunai?
What?
Can I be riding
That's a
by the
cute
way?
level.
What?
Can I be riding Kunai, by the way?
Sure. So you
I
throw
have to
the...
ride the kunai that you throw.
I'm standing.
The real Johnny Tsunami. First kunai hops on it.
So you
Wow!
you throw the kunai, it goes through Diaboromon's shoulder, and when it comes out the other end, it spikes into the floor right in front of where Justin is.
You just hear.
Scrumpadooches!
You just hear on the other side.
Connor, it's your
I love the chaos I've created.
it's your turn, Connor.
You do that voice way
boy.
before. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, it's true.
Well, I know what I can do.
Be legless.
Walk away.
Wait.
Leg press.
Viral sword.
Nice. All right, have him roll for strength.
That's weird. I thought
From,
you did
what
like.
No,
was
wait.
his alternate name again?
What is
Andromon?
Andromon? All right, so that's
From
special
Robocop.
because he's shooting a sword.
Special.
Yeah.
The 2.
So he fires a spiral saber. Andromon's like, here it goes, and then like launches it directly into the sky.
Haha!
He's kind of like target relocated. You still have a move.
I mean, he really doesn't.
I roll towards him.
I mean, hey, listen, his Digimon threw him across the sky.
Can I drag myself over?
Get into the cannon. No, it's
No,
the
your
cannon.
guy can literally pick you up.
I'm gonna have to pick me up.
You just yeet.
He's like, do not worry, sir, I have you. And he's like cradling you in his arms. What's
Wait.
that, sir?
Wait, can you hand me like a weapon first?
He just like rips off like a gun from his arm.
Is your sword like, it's shattered, right? Oh yeah, you threw the hand.
Keep hitting. And then I
You have your staff.
throw it. Throw me! I keep forgetting I have the staff.
So, alright, I want you to roll for strength for Andromon.
I don't like this.
Activating Yeet program.
I need a different
He
die.
picks you up.
You
What'd you
rolled
get?
a 2, bud. Accept it.
I know, I'm gonna stick with the 2. I'm just gonna
You
get
were trying to be thrown towards him, but now you're being thrown to the side.
I've never seen a person be thrown as a curveball until now.
Alright. Hey, Andromon is
you don't
really
have
good.
legs. The lack of legs caused a difference in errors as
Yeah,
Our
exactly.
curveball.
So what are you doing as you're flying through the air past Diaboromon?
Man, I've made some really bad life choices that led me to this point. Honestly, I'm contemplating my life choices.
He's just having a flashback of his dad getting knocked out.
Furiously rubs gem and staff, tries to blow frost load on bad guy.
Roll flat 6.
Could you say that again and make it less gay?
Fury 6.
6. What'd you get?
A 6.
You got a 6. So you're trying to you're flying through the air and you're like swinging the staff to do anything you can.
So me gets thrown as a curveball before I impact the wall.
So Connor,
Swinging staff.
because of the 6, your ice staff creates a small ice patch that creates like a slope.
Do I freeze out into the corner and launch back at them?
Friezo?
Frozone.
You frozone, yes. Because you swing the staff where you're about to land, it creates a ramp real quick.
Yeah.
So you slide off the ramp and your legless body goes flying into your Boromon. Now roll for just basic strength.
Roll to hit it.
Roll for shitting your pants.
Whoa! The whole time you're like, whoa!
Oh no!
What'd you get?
This gets thrown. Cool, I recovered. Oh no!
It grabs you with its free hand and slams you into the ground.
Ouch.
How much health do you have?
35.
Wait, you're at 35. What happened? You should have been
He lost his legs.
No, he was down to 50 that we dropped the knives on him.
I was down to 50.
There was some fire effect that came off of that.
Your
Nova
Nova
blast.
hit me for 5,
Oh, yeah.
which dropped me to 40, and then I lost 10 from something else.
Now you're at 20.
He's in pain. You said I'm exploding.
Yeah. Connor's like, oh, that was really cool for a minute there.
Did I at least look pretty sweet?
Man, is that scrubbing
Did it look cool? Alright, it's Diaboromon's turn. The timer's at 7.
Me from the ground underneath this foot. Can you not? Please.
So, it's going to stretch its arms forward to try and like slam, or actually, no, because both its hands are busy. So it's going to launch a catastrophe cannon. No, it's going to launch it at max. So yeah, you and Chromon, if you're going to dodge, have to roll 6 die. And that does count for speed, since you're dodging.
Yeah. 2.
Alright, you can roll again for Chromon.
Cool. My speed on top of a bird is not
Alright,
very
you
much.
want to just take
Yeah,
that?
I'll take that one.
Okay, I'll let you. What's that one? A 6?
7.
The 7. Okay, I'll let you take
I'm
that
on top
one.
of Chromon
I'm
anyway.
gonna
So
throw the kunai at the back of the dude's head,
Hold on, it's not your turn yet.
but it is.
Hold on.
it's always just.
Alright, it's your turn.
But it is.
Now it's your turn. Now that I said it's your turn. What are you gonna do? You're gonna throw a kunai at him? Alright, roll. Did you roll special?
That's 5.
That's a 5. So from behind Diaboromon, you throw a kunai. It hits Diaboromon in the back of the head,
Oh.
and it.
Ouch.
You said it was a normal 5.
Yep.
Okay. Because you hit it from behind, I'm gonna say you get a +1. Again, special anime movie rules or whatever. Plus, we were talking about ambush stuff earlier. The bonus is that he lets his grip go of Connor. So Connor,
Can I rub the gun head?
So wait, when he caught him, he slammed him down. He just kept him.
yeah,
Because he's like, my foot's on top of this man.
I'll see.
Yeah, can
I don't need to
Can I
do
run to the
anything
catch on the way
else.
Yes, I want you to roll for speed.
5.
Right. So as he's falling, because I mean he doesn't really fall. He he was already on pinned to the ground. Diaboromon just lifted his arm to address the wound in the back of his head. So you kind of run by, and do you pick him up? Do you
Yeah, because
slide
I'm
on
gonna-
his
because I'm
legless
gonna do
body?
the
Or?
destroyer on
Okay.
the
So you-
guy, I guess. I'm trying to get us out of that area.
Right. Okay, that's fair. So you grab Connor.
It only took me to drop to not okay for them to have me.
Lord, at the very end, they're always there for me. All right. So what's Black Metal Greymon gonna do?
Take a destroyer.
Alright, Black Metal Greymon opens its chest plate, 2 missiles come out, yells out, Giga Destroyer! And 2 missiles fly out and hit Diaboromon right on top of him, causing massive damage.
Major damage.
Major! Okay, so now it is Max's turn. Counters at 5.
Man. Sunburn.
So that is 3. Okay, so Pilot creates a small sun between its wings and launches at Diaboromon.
Which is always a terrifying sentence. He makes a small sun.
It hits the ground,
between his wings, not between his legs.
hits the ground and explodes. It doesn't do much damage to Diaboromon because it hit the ground, didn't hit him. But Diaboromon does drop the screen, which has the timer on it, which slides across the floor.
Can I run over and grab it?
Yeah, you still have a move, so you can
Right,
hop
so-
off and go grab it. Just roll for
You're,
speed.
you're the computer nerd. Go like uncounted.
4.
4. Okay, and you grab the screen, but the casualty is that Diaboromon is like suddenly right in front of you.
Oh.
So you have the screen in your
So he's
hand.
chasing it too.
Yeah. So you have the screen in your hand.
Cue the Sonic Forces theme song.
So like you're right there.
Screams in danger.
So now it's Connor's turn.
Danger zone.
Timer's at 4.
What am I supposed to do?
You're
Throw
Robo
me.
Man. Make your Robo Man throw me.
Throw him.
Carefully.
Is that what you're gonna,
Andromon.
is that what you're gonna have him do?
Get me out of here.
Alright, Andromon fucking Robocop runs over. Have him roll for strength.
Is that his only action if he throws him?
Yes.
Can he just
Actually,
toss-
no, because I still let him do a move and then throw you. So no, he can do something after.
So I'm gonna have him toss him lightly. Not like I don't want you getting
Careful,
yeeted through
yeah.
the wall.
It's more like he's gonna because
He's
the
gonna
floor.
slide me
He's gonna
against
slide. Yeah. So roll for strength.
A 3.
All right.
Get
So
hurt a little bit.
Andromon runs over,
Just kind of
Give me a little carpet.
skips you like a stone.
picks up Max, and he's like, "Do not worry, Max. You can trust me." And they slide you across the floor.
Just grabs you by the back of the neck and the belt loop and just yah!
Max, take 10 damage because
Okay.
of the scraping.
Yeah, yeet!
As you penguins slide across the floor,
Like Penguinmon.
Yeah, I learned this from Penguinmon.
as your belly button and nipples get removed instantaneously.
So now you guys are all jumbled together. And then, was it Andromon still has a special attack?
Lightning blade, because he is standing right there now in front
Right.
of this thing.
Mm-hmm. So Andromon creates an electrified sword, dashes towards Diaboromon, and goes to swing. Diaboromon dodges under it, but the bonus is that now that it's behind Diaboromon, it stabs into the hole that Justin made with the kunai.
Into the whole back of his head.
Yeah.
And he dies?
No, it's kind of just like jammed in there now. Like, you still have a move, Connor.
Trying to do something. Can you try to do what he just suggested?
Throw the staff. We can do that.
Sure.
Alright, roll for special.
That's not.
Remember, you have a +1 in it as well. 2. You throw the
Why
staff.
every time I try to do something, do the terrible or great?
You're like, hey, yeah. So you throw the ice.
Just slides across the floor and hits his feet
You
again.
throw the ice staff. It slides across the floor and lands, and like it slides just under Diaboromon.
Somebody grabbing me using my stead. I ain't got the legs to carry myself.
So Diaboromon turns his attention towards you human characters. Because you're all kind of jumbled together now. It's gonna launch Catastrophe Cannon at you human characters. Any ideas?
Somebody better move me.
I'll try if I get a 6.
What if we use him as a shield?
Yeah, put him out of his misery. Use him as a shield.
I'm gonna roll the dodge.
Can we not
Alright.
put that to Democratic vote?
Democrats, whatever.
Afford a dodge. Afford to use me as a shield.
7.
All right, cool.
Can I grab Connor as my bonus?
Yes.
Okay.
So you
Do I
grab
have to
Connor.
roll?
Huh? No.
Okay.
You
Me
grab
just-
Connor. Would you get a 4?
Me
Alright.
screaming as I see my impending death.
So the 4 of you managed to dodge out of the way of the beam. Justin's turn. Timer's at 2. Max still has the screen with the timer on it.
If we just destroy the screen, it just destroys the screen. Smack.
You asked that, and Chromon's like, I've never traveled to cyberspace before. I don't know.
Oh, looks like we're
But
coming.
Andromon turns because he's still on Diaporomon's back. He's like, his head turns around like 360. He's like, zzz, if you destroy the screen, the timer will stop. You know, 'cause
You got the strength. I'm gonna hold it and you're gonna kick it like a karate board.
I'll use Black Sword.
All right, roll for
Your
strength.
Karate Kid the
Oh god, this is like that like garage thing where the kid's like hand gets cut and he's like, ah!
What'd you get? A 7. So you take out your sword.
I'm gonna cut the entire universe in half.
You slash the screen. So So it breaks apart. So the timer is like gone.
Thank goodness.
The bonus is that Diaboromon is so like shocked from that screen being shattered, he doesn't notice as Chromon and Metal Greymon position around him. So all three of your Digimon are now surrounding Diaboromon.
Giga Destroy.
Savage Emperor.
Connor?
You just do like a
I'll
team
do light-
attack
Yes,
right now.
yes, basically.
Lightning Blade because I'm here.
Alright,
Yep.
everyone. What'd you get, Max?
1.
Connor? 1?
Oh my
What
god.
can I say? I just love killing.
Oh, like a 2, I guess. 'cause
Wait,
it's
what
special.
attacks were you guys using?
Lightning Blade.
Savage Emperor.
Alright.
So I don't get the special bonus.
No, you don't.
A 1.
So the bonus is
Cuts him in
that
half.
the bonus is that because the Giga Destroyers were launched first, Diaboromon is like hit by the missiles, he's kind of disoriented, which means it doesn't take much accuracy for the laser beams and the sword to hit. No,
So are they hitting?
they are hitting. So the Giga Destroyers hit Diaboromon on both sides, and like its arms are gone and replaced with like floating data. And then
Somebody shove that data into my kneecaps.
the Savage Emperor lasers basically chop it up, and what remains is like the top half of the torso and its head. And as it's about to fall, Andromon just stabs through it with the sword.
Yeah.
To the head, Andromon goes, virus deleted, and it blows up. From there, we cut to another flashback, an assortment of flashbacks, you could say. We cut back to Max as he's just finished fixing up the house, and you had fallen asleep.
Mm-hmm.
And when you wake up, your parents are there, and your mother's like, "Wow, you really took yourself out cleaning the house, huh?"
Yeah. Something happened to one of your beach towels. I don't know what I did.
She goes in the bathroom to look at it. Your dad kind of, he reaches into a bag and he gives you the game that you were promised. And your mother's just like, "Oh darn," like not really worried.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like it begins the implication that your parents aren't super attentive of you,
Yeah.
which is why you turn to video games.
Okay.
And after this moment, in your spare time, you start drawing and studying birds.
Good.
Because of the big pink one you saw in
I
your
did do
fucking
that.
in your laundry room. So in Connor's flashback, he's at the hospital. Your mom shows up. She's really worried about you.
Pulling the plug on my dad's life support.
Oh God! Your
And
mom
then using it to charge your dad asleep.
and like you're in like a waiting area while the mother's talking to like a doctor. Your dad's gonna be fine. It's just like a minor concussion, basically.
Man, I've never seen. Man, that light pole came out of nowhere.
And like the doctor is saying to your mom, like he kept saying that like a hand with a giant eye was like attacking. We think that is just repressing what actually happened to his dad. And your mom is kind of like, that's the last time letting the both of them go bike riding.
It's the last time I let them do anything fun outside
Which
the house. Mom!
which creates the implication that you start rebelling against your parents by doing more bike riding
Mom!
and like tricks and stuff.
Where's my bike, Mom?
You're sitting in the waiting room. And you're kind of just sitting there. And you're staring at like a bug that's crawling up the other end of the wall.
Throws bike at it.
Which again is reminiscent of the bug you met. Little link there. We go into Justin's flashback. He and his brother just like stopped explaining the story of what happened with Agumon and Kiramon outside. Your parents are kind of like, "Boy, you boys really had a fun little session of pretend, huh? You have quite the imagination, yeah."
And then what happened?
But the two of them kind of go off to continue making dinner, and your brother looks at you and goes, "I guess that's our secret, huh?"
I think a lot of this is just gonna be you and me to begin with.
He kind of nods to himself. He's like, "You want to go play dinosaurs?"
We're going to play cops and robbers, except they're
Yeah.
no cops.
Which creates
No, that's later on.
Which
Later
helps-
on, it's cops and robbers.
which helps create your disassociation with your parents, but your strong connection to your brother, and playing dinosaurs because you just saw like a 5'1" saving your life.
The fact that Og at one point or another was bigger than I am, and now he's so small.
Yeah. So
Small.
we cut back to the current day, where you guys have come back from cyberspace.
Does he have legs again?
He does.
Please.
Zap Zap is kind of just like flying above you, kind of holding you up under the arms.
Your
Don't worry,
hands-
sir, I got you.
Your hands are very cold. I mean, they're very warm armpits.
And Zap Zap is like, "It's too bad you didn't lose your legs for good, sir. I would have given you mine." His tiny, stumpy little legs.
God, I'd rather 6'3".
Um,
I'd rather you give me your.
the the not lightsabers you guys had used have been destroyed through like the cyber space traveling, just so you guys don't keep the swords, basically. And when you guys get into the control room, what's his name? Walter is like, "What in the Sam Hill happened in there?"
We won.
Oh,
The error was
did that thing launch nukes?
No.
Oh,
We
thank
all
goodness.
did.
I'd hate for the bees of the human world to have died. Oh, and also humans.
I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
God.
Totally wasn't queuing up. My heart will go on.
So Walter is also like, so question:
Nope.
Did our
What?
boss?
Yep.
That explains the egg upstairs.
Oh, there is one.
Waifu!
Walter is like, it's a good thing it was an in-house nursery for that egg. She's gonna be real mad when she hatches.
Also,
Wait.
for the record, keep
Wait.
him the fuck away from her.
Hold on. Why would she? I mean, she sacrificed herself, so it's not like she died.
Dash dash.
She needs it. Wait, hold
And
on.
then she
That's
came
like
back
how
as
the
an
first
egg.
I mean, she meant to die.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, she
pretty
knew.
sure dying regardless still sucks.
I mean, yeah.
You still lose your memories, so it's kind of like you are dying.
Starts writing autobiography.
We are our memories. So that happens.
I wish that wasn't accurate.
And what is it?
Is
Walter.
it a brain transfer or a body transfer?
Walter congratulates you guys on
Yes.
basically saving the whole human world along with the digital world for the first time.
Yes.
And before he kind of ushers you guys to the elevator, he's like, "Oh, wait, of course, the gift that you guys were supposed to pick up.
The
Yeah.
gift? I thought we were supposed to do.
No, you guys
Trading.
you're trading it for
So,
the black box."
what is-
Ah, that's right.
So Walter is like, "Now, before you guys see this, just know that you couldn't have taken these into the cyberspace. So
Okay.
don't get mad at me, all right?"
Okay.
So
I'm gonna be mad anyway.
he presses on a keyboard. He's like, "Hey, could you bring down those suits?" So from the elevator comes out a fan Digimon that has like a kind of like a big coffin behind it.
That's ominous.
It's a coffin shape. It slides open, and inside of it are 3 bodysuits made by Tiger Vespermon.
Aww.
These are new things that you acquire in your item storage.
I will write this down the second I tell me what it is.
And what this does is, if you are doing a roll to block an attack,
Yeah.
and you get a 2 or a 1, you bump it up by 1. The other thing is that, like, coloration-wise, they're kind of like a gold and black,
Yep.
and on the shoulders of each of them are your crests,
I was gonna say,
like the
do it
symbols.
like honeybees.
So the symbol of your crest on your shoulder.
Wait, how difficult are these bodysuits gonna get into? Am I gonna need baby powder?
Oh, you're gonna.
Oh
What-
no!
Was it Walter lowers the ice figure? He's like, "Oh, you're gonna need a lot of baby powder, kid.
Oh no!
You're gonna want to stock up, and we get very little in the digital
Hey, at
world."
least you have legs again.
And
yeah,
he's
but now I have to squeeze him into this baby powderless suit.
Yep.
And he's like, "All right, now that you guys have your suits and you've saved the world, I guess I'll be seeing you. Good luck on your next adventure."
Thanks. Don't do drugs. Keep like the key.
So as the 6 of you are walking out, I want you all to roll 20s.
Oh no, we'll just share this one.
I was gonna say, didn't you put them away? And then?
As long as one of you gets more than a 10.
Alright, well, let's see him roll a 5.
19.
Okay, we're good.
So as you guys are walking out, Justin, you turn towards the fan demon that rolled in that coffin of costumes, and a big name tag on his chest says Dennis. So as you guys are walking, like you guys get in the elevator, right? The door slides open a little bit. Og pokes his head out. He's like, "Hey, Dennis." And Dennis looks over. He's like, "Fuck you." The elevator closes. So the movie ends.
So Og finally pulled the knee.
Post-credit scene. Somewhere in a military base in America, there's some guy filing papers at his desk. He looks very big and important, and
Dark hammer.
he's just going through some stuff, whatever.
That's my dad.
Another guy another military man walks into the room, has an iPad in his hand, puts it down on the desk, and on it, he points at it, and on the iPad is a photo of the fight you guys had with Diaboromon in the cyberspace. And the military man goes, "You believe me now?" And then we cut it.
No,
Yes.
That's season 3.
From this adventure, you gained new body armor. Tiger Vespermon will, when you see her again, she won't look the same way.
I hope she's cheating.
And you guys saved the human world without even mankind knowing you saved the world. So, yeah, that's our little podcast movie here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, keep an eye out for the YouTube video version I'll be editing together. We'll probably do this again when they hit a certain point in the regular campaign, And if you have any questions about the campaign that you want to ask us, make sure to go to our Facebook page, The Panel Biter. Leave a comment or comment on the link to this. And we'll be sure to answer any questions you have. And again, thank you for listening so much. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Later.